Happy Tuesday, everyone. It is 11 a.m. I have loads to do. I was not on here yesterday because we were busy packing up the kitchen. Most of it is done. I got pretty much everything in. There's just some little knickknacks that are left out. I just need to get some boxes so that I can now pack up the linen closet and the holiday decor or decor in general. I'm actually gonna look up some YouTube videos on how to store those things because we just had like a closet. I didn't have room to have an actual organizer, so I'm gonna get that because when I get to the house, I don't wanna just throw things in. I want them to be the way that they need to be because we are not inviting chaos into this new house. Not inviting chaos. And I'm passing the message down to every single family member because all my family members love chaos and I'm not feeling it. So I'm nipping it in the butt. I'm like, it's not coming past this front door. So yeah, I'm laying down the law when it comes to that, y'all, because this is a new home, new vibes, new energy. Not to say that there were like bad vibes, no, but I just don't want I want everyone to do better. I want, Nemaya and Arvin's are just another species of their own when it comes to keeping things together. The difference between Nemaya and him is that Nemaya is very capable because she sees how I clean, she sees how I put things away. So when she does get her stuff clean, it's immaculate. She folds it perfectly. She organizes things well. It's just when everything gets chaotic, it's chaotic. Now, Arvin's, on the other hand, don't even know where to begin. He does not know what being organized is. I always had this idea that people from the military were pristine and particular about their stuff. I guess that was a myth because that's not Arvin's. That's not him. He doesn't know how to fold clothes. His idea of folding clothes is a complete joke. And I'm honestly considering finding some sort of class to help him out with his organization and cleanliness because coexisting is a struggle. And guess what I'm very happy about? The new house has a his and her sink. I can't tell you how amazing that is. I can't tell you. I am overjoyed that I get my own sink. Anyway, yeah, that's that. That's my family. You gotta love them. They're not perfect. I'm not either. I have my things, but it's not that. It's not that. And those are the things that actually drive me bananas. But anyway, I have a quick little breakfast. I'm gonna whip up nothing serious. We are operating on paper plates only. Where do I have my utensils here. That should make it to the next week and a half, maybe. I think we have a week and a half and some change left here. But how cool is this egg maker that made my eggs? So I didn't have to make it. Is this too hot? That's my eggs right there. And it's in this. And if I wanted to do boiled eggs, I just sit them all in here. And there's another one. So it can tower like this. So if I took this one off, and put the tower, you see that? There's enough to make 12 eggs. How cool is that? And there's another little piece too, but my mom got me that. She always gets me these cool gadgets. And my brother, who lives down the hall, is just getting an endless supply of gadgets. He's like, Mommy is sending me everything. And I'm like, yeah, well, be happy. He's a bachelor, so. And I'm actually giving him anything that I'm not gonna bring to the new house because I'm sure he can use it. Like I said, he's a bachelor, and what bachelor really stocks up their house the way that they need to? He is blessed to have my mother hooking him up the way that she's hooking him up. But yeah, I'm going to be giving him a lot of stuff. He actually just came and picked up some things that I gave him. I gave him some dishes and some utensils that I won't be using at the new house, because we gonna bring some new in. We gonna bring some new stuff in the house. So yeah, I gotta get going because I need to go get some boxes and some trash bags, because Jasmine helped me split up and organize my day. So I have basically a schedule on what I need to pack on what day. And yesterday I did double time because we were in New York on Sunday and I didn't get a chance to do the kitchen all last week because of everything I was doing. So I had to cram it all in yesterday. So thank God it wasn't like too much. I was very intentional about not buying too many things for where we lived because I knew we were just passing through. So I really only had like 4 sets of certain plates. So I only had like maybe 3 sets of 4. So that was good and easy to pack. And then I had like mason jars and yada yada. But those were very, very easy to pack, which is what made yesterday quite a breeze with packing up. So since I did the kitchen yesterday, I also tackled the living room. So I had this, I think they call it an étagère shelf. I think that's what you call it. But anyway, I had a shelf like that and I emptied that out. So I'm actually going to put the dining room up for sale because I want a different dining room table. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I had found a dining room table that I really liked from Restoration Hardware. So that's what I really want to be in the new home. It'll fit perfectly with the style of decor that I plan to put in there. So this dining room table has to go because it's a little too glam. But it was perfect for here. So once I sell that, which I need to make sure I put up today, the dining room is going to be the place where I store all the boxes so that when the movers come next week, they can take all of that. And by the way, I am packing up everything. And I don't even know if I told you guys, but Arvin's got deployed a couple weeks ago, last week maybe, a little over a week now, and he's not here for this move. So it's just me and Namaya, and it's not too much, so I don't necessarily need to employ any help for that, especially since it was just the 3 of us. If I need any help, I'll just ask my mom and dad if necessary, because they are really good at packing, but I don't want to put too much on them. But I'm also very picky, so I want to know where certain things are. And if I put my dad in the midst of any of this, I ain't gonna be able to find half the stuff I need. So I rather pack up all the things so that I know where things are. If I look at a box and I know I wrote on the label, I'll be able to have that type of control. Because when I move in, I need to be able to have that type of control over my stuff. I'm also labeling where the boxes need to go. So when the movers take everything, they'll know what floor to bring things on, what rooms to bring things on. I'm gonna put sticky notes on the doors so that everything is clear. And that'll be it. And I am not about that moving life. So I said, once we moved into here, which was, I mean, I probably lost so much weight off of moving into this place. And after that, I said, never again. We are never moving on our own. Not doing it. So I hired movers. And that's it. And that's all I really need. I feel like I'm going to have everything organized for them. They're going to just pick it up, put it in the truck, and move it up. And we are only moving up the street from here, which is perfect. So it's going to be very convenient. And that's about it. I am going on and on and on when I have lots and lots to do, as you can imagine. You guys will see me do a little bit of packing today. Today, the assignment is to do the hallway closet, which has all the outerwear and the table and the console table in the hallway as well. It needs to be packed up. Not a lot of things. I'm only throwing trash bags and putting a twist tie on top of the coats because I'm not putting any of those things in boxes. I'll actually transport those myself on Sunday. That's actually the task. And then the painter is going to come and finish painting on Thursday. He was going to come on Sunday, but I was in New York. And also the people to set up the alarm system in the house were supposed to come today, but if the paint isn't done, they can't really do that because they have like a console to put on the wall. The first floor still needs a few coats, so they can't really put that console up until that paint is done. So that's that. And then I like I showed you guys, I think we found the backsplash. I'm going to get that particular backsplash and just look at a few more things just to be absolutely sure. And then my dad is gonna come put that up for us. So yeah, that is where we are so far. Alrighty, I will check in with you guys in a bit. So this is my breakfast. This is the little gadget. I kind of stacked it up so you guys can see it. So this is, if you wanted to make the 12 eggs, you can collapse it and just do 6 eggs if you want. And then this is the part that the egg was in. I'm going to season my eggs with everything bagel. We only left out the essentials when it comes to seasoning. So there's salt, cumin, black pepper, and like I said, this everything bagel. But everything is cleared out. Everything is empty. Those are just some beans if we want to make something. And that's that. So I'm going to just go ahead and season my breakfast with just a little bit, because the salmon is already pretty salty, so you don't need much. So yeah, that's my breakfast. Okay, so I am back from getting everything that I needed to get. It's much later than I wanted it to be, but I got a good amount of stuff that should hold me over for the rest of the week. But look what I ended up finding when I went to go get some stuff. I don't know if you guys know this, but every time I used to ask people, they didn't really know. This is the 100 Grand candy bar, and it was my favorite candy bar when I was growing up. You couldn't tell me nothing. Every time we walked in a store and I saw this, I always had to ask my mom for it. The branding is a tad different, and it has 2 like rectangular pieces inside. So let me open it up. I love this candy bar. So good. Oh, it was hot, so it's a little melted. It has crunch, rich caramel, milk chocolate. Oh man, all up in my teeth. And crispy crunchies, but it's mostly caramel. So sugary. I'm gonna save the other piece for tomorrow. But it's so good. It used to be, oh, actually it was 2 pieces. It used to be a bag that was half the size, and then the pieces would be half of this too. So they were 2 skinny pieces of this, but it also says that this is the 2-piece share pack. And now it says no artificial flavors or color. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm sure the one that I grew up with had artificial flavors and color. So I do love how all these candy bars are rebranding and trying to be a little bit more healthy. Although there's nothing healthy about a candy bar, but this is just a sweet treat. Now I have caramel all up in my teeth. Another thing that came in was the Signed by Blake Amazon collection. It looks like different pieces are coming at different times. So I only have 2 of the pants here because I ordered 2 different sizes. Because I did order the High-Low Luxe collection, and I couldn't really keep any of those things because none of them fit me right. So unfortunately, I had to return them. I'm hoping that the blue jumpsuit of hers comes back in stock in a different size. Because I'm so sorry, y'all. This caramel ain't playing with me right now. But I got her jumpsuit from her fall collection in a medium, and that fit fine. The medium in this new collection of hers was super tight on my hips and booty and my thighs, super, super tight. So the sizing is really off, and I thought it was gonna be a little bigger because she said this jumpsuit ran slightly bigger than the fall one, but I guess every single person is different. So maybe that was true for her, but it's certainly not true for me. So if I see any other sizes pop up, I'm gonna have to purchase a large and an extra large in hopes that one of them fits me, because I do like the jumpsuit. It's really nice. That blue one was beautiful, so hopefully that works. I had also ordered the wrap dress. That didn't work for me either because it wasn't long enough on my sleeves, and I ordered big enough sizes in that one, but it didn't work out. I was gonna do a try-on and all that, but I was just like, let me just return and just hope that it comes and just hope that they restock. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to packing. I could not wait to try these on, so I figured I'd show you guys how they fit. So these are the pants from SignedBlake's Amazon collection. This is a size large. I ordered a large and an extra large. The crotch is a little high. It's like a little high on me. So I do need to try on the extra large. The length is fine. The waist is slightly too big. I do like that I can fold it up. I'd probably get it a little bit more cinched. I'd take it to the tailor to do that. But let me go ahead and try on the extra large, because you see this bunching? That's because the crotch is super high on me. So maybe the extra large will be a little better. Okay, so now I'm showing you guys the extra large. I did not cuff these because I wanted to show you how it is a really good length. For someone my height, I'm 5'7", and these fit pretty good. I'm gonna roll them up also so you guys can see them. They fit a little better. It fits good on my waist, but I would love to see the full look to determine whether or not I actually want to keep them. But because right here is a little, whenever I get pants like these, this is the part that always gets funny because of my hips and my bum. It just always fits a little weird. And also because of my thighs. That's the other big thing. Actually, my thighs are probably the biggest factor of why these always fit me so weird, because you see how it cuts a little weird there, but sizing up helps. In the large, it looks like it's a little bit more of a defect, but I do like the extra large. So I might keep these, just have to see what the full look looks like, because I don't have the crop top with it yet, but the color is definitely beautiful and the material is great quality as well. Okay, so this is them cuffed up. Namaya's done with her summer program. She was right behind me. And I really like them. I actually love them. I could do a cute tomboy chic look with them. Imagine if I had some sort of a t-shirt, this would look good. I'm not sure if it will need to be altered at the waist, or taken in, I should say. Because it has like this elastic waist at the back, which makes it very comfortable. I could see myself wearing these with some Converse, some heels. So there's a lot of versatility when it comes to these. So I definitely think I'm gonna keep these. And Karen Britchick has her Amazon drop collection, which is about to drop. And she has some pants coming out too that look like they are about to be everything, because I see that she has a wide leg pair, and she also has a cargo pant that looks very similar to this, but way more grungy, because she's from New York, so it definitely goes with her aesthetic. Now those I'm really excited to try now, because when I saw them on her, I wasn't sure they would be long enough on me, because they're not the type of pant that you need to cuff or anything like that. They're just a regular length pair of pants, and if they make them in this same length, I'm gonna be good, because that was the one thing I was worried about with her line once it drops. And now I have high hopes, because this fits fine. And like I said, I'm wearing the extra large in this, so I'm glad I went that route. There was a girl who had very similar measurements to me who said that she had a medium, But because I knew, I think my hips were a little bigger, I was like, nah, I gotta do a large or extra large. And again, I know that this area is very funny when it comes to pleated pants. So yeah. All right, now I have an important call coming in. So see y'all, back to packing. All right, so opening up a package that has been sitting for some time now because it actually needs to get packed up with the books. I'm packing up all my coffee table books and other books in one box. And this is a book, and I'm actually going to use the box for something else. But this is the Architectural Digest coffee table book that I bought probably a month ago, but I did not put it to use because I knew we were getting the home and I didn't really want to put it away in the house. And I just didn't want it to be in the way. I'm gonna put it in the box right now. I'm gonna keep it all wrapped up. This was from Marshall's online. It was, what does the receipt say? It was $59.99. So that's how much I got it for. It was really hard to find. I was looking for this since the fall. And again, Fashion Sherlock, she's always the plug. Once she posts it, I hurry up and put it. They do restock this every once in a while. They restock a lot of their coffee table books. So even if you miss out when she puts it up, it is definitely sure to come back in stock, even if it's a few months later. Like I said, I was looking for this since the fall and I got it, in like May, the end of May or so. But yep, you will be seeing this in the new house. But for right now, it is going on. Hey y'all, so I am checking in from a countertop location so I can look for a backsplash for the kitchen counter. Well, not the counter, but the backsplash. I said that earlier, my bad. But I think I actually found what is actually in my kitchen right now as far as the counter. And I'm wondering if I should just make it go all the way up the wall and just use that as backsplash, but there are other options. I actually ended up finding this company last minute today in the middle of moving because this was also something I needed to simultaneously get done. Found them on IG, and then they have a location that wasn't too far from me, which is kind of crazy. I'll post a picture up of what I saw that made me inquire, but let me show you guys around and let me also show you the difference. So the bigger tile piece is what I think is in my kitchen right now, and this piece is what I found with Sharbra. But I'm going to show you guys what I saw online that I liked, but I need to try to compare and see if it somewhat matches. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but I want it to complement. All right, so this is what I think I have in my kitchen right now. It is quartz, and I'm going to move down. These are all quartz, and which one? This is also mine in the polished. The other one was matte. And I'm pretty sure the one I have at home is matte. And this is what I saw online that I really liked. But I'm going to pick up another sample of what I think I have at home and compare it here and show you guys. I didn't get a chance to pick it up. These are all the samples here that I could take. All right, so let me just show you guys. If this is the one that I have at home, right? We will confirm once I get home with the sample. I really like this piece, and I'm also liking this piece right here. So this is what I have at home. I know the camera's doing a little something funky, but I feel like it would complement this, or this would complement it with the backsplash. Because I do want something that has a little bit of veining, or I could just keep it all the same. But I just want some interest and something that will complement. So I feel like I want to do some sort of veining as opposed to the Calcutta that's going on. So like I said, that one over there. Let me get that sample and head home and compare and see what actually works out. They don't have a sample of this right now. I'm gonna double check with them, but I do believe they have this sample. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Hey y'all, it is Friday, and as you can see, the Kitchen Counter Chronicles has moved to the new house. We are not officially moved. I'm just here checking in real quick. I wanted to wipe down the counters because I was afraid that they would stain. I felt like they looked a little dirty from all the dust from the floors getting done, and then the painters putting a lot of their stuff on the counter kind of made me a little scared. So I wanted to check in and make sure nothing was permanently damaged or anything like that, and I think I'm pretty good. So yesterday I showed you guys that I was at the counter place. Oh, Lena, I got it. Oh, this is the cleaner. Hold on. Sorry, I had to answer that because that was the cleaner checking in to see when she should come next week, because we are getting someone to clean up because there is loads of dust everywhere, and I just want the place to be spotless so that when we move in, I don't have to think about cleaning, because I'm already gonna be worried about cleaning the spot that we're leaving, so that we are making sure we leave it in good condition, because as I was taught, you leave a place better than you found it. So that's that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the options that I have here. I'm a little bummed because the ones that I really, really wanted, they did not have samples of. I called today, and I actually need to call them back because they were supposed to get back to me and let me know if they had the samples that I was looking for. So I'm gonna check in on that so that I can grab that and make sure that I really make a good sound decision. But I do like a couple of the options that I have here, because one of them I brought just to see if it was the same countertop that I have here, and I was right, it is the same countertop. But then I found one that's the same but has veining, and that's exactly the kind of look that I'm looking for the backsplash. So let me just show you guys, because I could obviously show you better than I can tell you. All right, y'all, I feel like I have the perfect lighting for you guys to see what I mean. So this is obviously the same as the counters that I have right now, right? Now this one is also the same, but as you can see, there's some veining going on there, which is perfect. And if I show you guys my inspo for how I want the backsplash to look, you'll see that this really fits the bill. And when I showed Sharbra the photo of the comparison, because she's away in California for her birthday, she said she also liked this. Then there's another one, actually. This is what I saw in the photo on Instagram, which doesn't look the same at all. If I put up a picture right now, you won't even be able to tell that the backsplash they used is this, but I really feel like this is also gorgeous. But let me put this one up for you guys to kind of see. All right, so I'm sure you see that there's a difference because this one's a little on the darker side. So this is probably, sorry, I messed up the focus. So this one on the left here is probably what makes the most sense, but I did find another one that has a little bit more veining that looks more so like this one, but is whiter and not as dark. And I feel like I'd really, really like that. So that's where we're at. If they can get back to me with that, I can finalize and make a decision. Yeah, so that is what I need to get done. There's a whole bunch of things I actually need to do as well. I haven't ordered our trash and recycling bins. And I don't know if I told you guys earlier in the vlog, but Arvin's is not here. He got deployed down south, like the same week that we went to Martha's Vineyard. The end of that week, he ended up getting deployed down there. So it's up in the air as to whether or not he'll be back home next week to help with the official move. But as far as packing up, me and Amaya have been on our own, and I'm just like doing all the things. So I'm trying my best to juggle everything and get all these things done in time. So what else do I need to do? I need to obviously go back home and finish packing, because that is going to be never ending until the movers come, which is next Wednesday. I'm hungry. I have some food at home. I'm gonna go there and eat it. It's some Zaz that I ordered yesterday. I ordered enough for us to have leftovers today because I do not want to be bothered with cooking anything. And I'm also just looking up little things here and there. I did order some pendants from Pottery Barn that just didn't work out for some reason. And not because they arrived and I didn't like them. No, they didn't work out because the order didn't work out. They did not send the order to me. They sent me a partial order and the pendants weren't included. So at this point, I'm not even worried about it. I'm gonna handle that once we're in here. I was trying to be superwoman and get all these things done before we move in, because I wanted to just walk in and be like, ooh, ah, but I'm like, it's all right. This is how things go. You know, nothing really ever goes your way as long as you just stay the course and make sure it's eventually done. So the pendants will be done at some point. Very, very soon, because they're an eyesore to me. I really do not like those. They're obviously very generic from the builder, and it's not my vibe. My mom was like, I've never seen anybody buy a new house and do all these things that you're doing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, my mom of all people is the last person to say anything like that, because she is very particular, and I very much get this from her. So she clearly doesn't realize that she birthed her clone when it comes to all things home decor, which is me. So anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I am most likely going to do an empty house tour before the move happens, which is on Wednesday. The cleaner is coming on Tuesday, so I'm probably gonna record that on Tuesday. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will catch you guys here next week. Bye, y'all.